Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Bom bom bom. I'm back. I'm here. This is me. I know that the hair might feel a little bit different, look a little bit different. Don't worry guys, I still have my dreadlocks. I'm sure you're like, is this gift? Yes guys, it's me. This is technically how I looked before the dreads. But anyways, yeah, I just thought just try a little bit, something different. So anyways, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching me for the first time, I go by the name of a gift. Soma Kwabe, also known as Soma K, your young internal I haven't said this intro in a while. Young internal auditor of the year 2022. Guys, the new young YIA is coming soon. Don't know who it is yet, but I do know that it's 2023 now, so I can't wait to see who'll be taking over after me. And then I'm also your top 200 young South African for Mail and Guardian in the education category. So guys, we stay winning. But if you're new to this channel, I hope you stay and show your support and love, join the family, subscribe, comment, share, and like this video. So what are we talking about today? So today I just thought, let me actually go through some of the questions that I get on Instagram, right? Because you guys will know that I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have LinkedIn, I have all the platforms, right? And they're not really integrated. So you'll find that what I post on Instagram doesn't really pull through on TikTok and vice versa and all of that, right? So I do a lot of Q&As on Instagram because the platform is easy. It allows me to. And then I do a bit of lives on TikTok. And then on YouTube, I just post like full videos. So if you haven't seen my TikTok account, it's there on the screen. You're welcome to follow me. I do like a couple of funny videos. Maybe I'll put one or two there just to show you guys. And then I also do like just simple stuff, day in my life, quick videos, so that's why I'm saying that some of the stuff you get here you won't get on the other platforms, but hopefully one day we can like integrate everything. So let's actually start with what we're here for, right? So I'm going to just go through a couple of Q&As on my Instagram, okay? And I'm going to read out some of the stuff and just actually answer, because I feel like maybe some of you guys don't actually get to get these answers and like know about these questions, right? So one of the questions I have gotten before is, does the traveling get tiring at some point? So guys, in order to travel, we do travel here and there, so it does get tiring at some point. I've heard some of my managers say that they're okay with it and they end up sending like a senior associate or something like that, or whoever's willing to like travel, because sometimes you travel out of the country, out of the continent, and you get really tired because you're always on the road. And remember, we have different priorities. Some people have children, husbands, wives, and then there's me always willing to go, because I don't really have like responsibilities that are holding me down. So it really depends. On some people are just scared of like flights, traveling long distance and all of that, so they rather not go. So it does get tiring, but it depends on who you are. For me, I don't think I'm gonna get tired yet, but I do get tired if it happens like consecutively. If like you're traveling for like maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks straight, then yeah, you will feel the fatigue at some point. Okay. And then another question I got is, how much do you love me? I don't know who that was, but I love you. I love you. And then someone's asking, am I guaranteed a job after completing my diploma in internal auditing? So guys, you will see that I have answered some of these questions, but I'm going to actually answer in detail. So you can still go back and actually go through my stories. So I said you can get something mostly as a junior accountant, right? But I would highly recommend that you further your studies, because the higher you go, the easier it gets. For example, the Big Four really look into people who have their postgrad studies or have finished their degrees and are going into postgrad or want to be certified. So I would say that keep pushing in your studies, don't give up. All right. And then I have a question was about, can you be admitted as an audit trainee if you've never done community work? So with this one, guys, I think it's more of like a PSYCA CA type of situation, because on our side, we don't have to do community work as a requirement, but you do have to meet your CPD hours for the year, as in like attend ethics training and all of that. and do something that will actually make you reach the specific amount of hours that you need. So you can do your training while you're still pursuing your certification and all of that. There's no requirement like in internal audit that you have to do community service and stuff in order for you to actually be admitted, right? And yeah, basically, yeah, that's it, right? And then I have another question: is internal audit what you expected? It's actually more than what I expected. I just feel like I don't know if I even expected anything. It's actually way better because I am meeting so many people, so many clients. Like you work on different clients in different industries, and you get to meet different process owners in the business that you auditing, and you find yourself even learning new things, and you don't get to work in one space the whole time. So like usual jobs, you have one office and that's where you go most of the time. So with us, like I get to be in a different town, a different area. Like 1 minute I can be in Sandton, I can be in Midrand, I can be in wherever. Like, you could be in different places. Bloom really depends. And it just gives you that exposure and and you work with different people, different managers. So I'd say it's actually better, much better than what I expected. I'm really like, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I got a question. What is it that you do there? Is it stock counts? So I've actually done a stock count before, and that's a story for another day. But I have done stock counts where I was assisting the external auditors. But with internal auditors, we mostly focus on controls, risks, and governance. That's what we mostly focus on. And external auditors do also rely on our work so that they can fulfill or complete their audit as well. So we do something along those lines. And I got a question. Hey, Gift, were you conducting a walkthrough on this day? I think I posted something and somebody asked me. I think I was just sitting on my laptop, and I was just actually doing testing. So sometimes you can do your testing. You don't have to be at the client site, because maybe you go and you get the documents, or they send it to you virtually and you test at home, test at the office, you complete your working paper. Walkthroughs as well, guys, can actually be done virtually, because it's just somebody explaining the process to you. Walkthroughs can also be done physically, because it depends on the industry again. For example, if you're going to audit, like let's say a manufacturing company, you want to see the machines and the process and how it happens, and you maybe sometimes you take pictures to just add on to your process description. And just meet the people there that are working, and you get to see the different positions. So walkthroughs can be very different. I think it's a broad topic and we can discuss that another day. And then I got another question. How many hours a day do you work? The standard is 8, but it can actually go more, because if it's hectic, you might do overtime. So the standard is 8, but sometimes it doesn't mean that your 8 hours is fully dedicated to the client, because you might do 4 hours of the client and the other 4 hours on another client, or you're doing admin like timesheets, you doing your performance reviews, you assisting on other activities if you signed up for other activities in the department. There's a lot of things to do. So necessarily your 8 hours doesn't always go to just the internal audit work. There's a lot of other stuff that you need to do. And I think I'll take a last question before I close off. Let me see. Okay, I have this question. It says, which is mostly tricky to compile, a flowchart, working paper, report based on your experience? Okay, good question. So I had said here, I would say a working paper is the most tricky, because the process description is you speaking to the client and I'm telling you what I do on a daily basis, which is a bit easier for me to document, because if I feel stuck, I can always come and ask, like, okay, this is what you do. Who does it go to? Who signs it? Who approves it? Like, you're basically just understanding the process, which is not that difficult. Unless it's also a complex process, but still it's easy to go back and forth, have questions and get the answers. And then a report it's also a bit tricky because of the reporting language you need to use and the results that pull through. But it's easier because you've done the work and now you're just compiling everything together to present to the client, right? I would say it's also a bit challenging because remember, it's based on experience. I feel like the more you do reports, the more better you become at them compared to somebody who's never done them, which might be also difficult. But I still stick with my answer that a working paper is the most trickiest one because everyone has a different way of testing, different headings, different colors, different everything, ticks, crosses, explanations. And it's so tricky because you might not explain enough. You might put in unnecessary information. You might forget to link stuff together. Your testing might not make sense. So if you don't understand the flow chart, the process, you can't even test properly. You won't request for the right document, so you'll be testing the wrong thing, and you will end up reporting the incorrect information and facts, and that's gonna really cause a lot of problems when it comes to that stage with the client. So I'd say your working paper is tricky because it gets reviewed by your senior, your manager, your senior manager, whoever's on the job, the associate, the associate director, the partner, it gets, or the chief audit executive as well. It gets through so many reviews, and each person picks up something that is not 100% accurate or is not making sense, and they need clarity. So yeah, no, working paper is the answer. But yeah, guys, I think that's the amount of questions I'll take for today. But if you guys have any other questions, I will do a Q&A very soon. But I have so many questions, so just let me know if you like these videos so that I can actually explain more, because I know sometimes people are shy to ask questions and comment. So definitely I am here for you guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.